Yo, hey, what up? This is Rolando G, man. Back at it once again. And I'm at work on a Sunday, January 18th today, and it is still the confines of the so called new year, but we're already going through the new year, so it's no longer the new year, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. But let me cut to the chase. So you've heard the news that a lot of these passport Pookie Bro YouTube channels have been under investigation. I believe Homie, not well, not. I don't even want to. I don't even know this cat like that, Homie's Hub, but he's on here on the defense stage trying to defend a lot of these silly dudes and their dastardly deeds. And my thing is this: stop playing the race card when it comes to diabolical, horrendous, trifling business that ninjas tend to do in this space. And you ninjas have messed up this space so much that you've presented information that does not need to be leaked in these other countries. You realize what you're doing is against the law, right? Just because you feel like you have a right because you're a Estados Unidos United States citizen, you don't have that right to go into these other countries and to film, to act like this is the states with creep cam and all that stuff. You guys are doing this, and not only doing this, you're putting on the world stage las mujeres colombianas, las mujer brasileiras, whatever race of Latin or any type of ethnic group of a foreign country woman you're putting up on the world stage who works in the sex worker field on your platform, propping her up like she's this. Oh, and we know majority of you cats don't have regular women on you, showing them regular women, especially women that you're not in a relationship with. We know that. We know that you're posting up and propping up in your videos these 304, professional 304 skeezers in these countries. And I don't mean no harm when I say that, because a lot of these women have to do sex work just to get by in these countries. Not trying to co-sign or simp for it either, but it is what it is. But now that you guys have let the cat out of the bag, guess what? This is the result. You know why this is going down? Because it's a result of what Floyd did in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So as far as we know, back as far as October through December, he was being looked at. And then you guys funded this clown, funded this degenerate clown. Man, where is B-Dub Shadowhawk when you need him, man? Seriously, on the real. This is crazy. Now we got most of these majority content passport bro dude channels shut down. And I'm glad. I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad that Giamo's gone. I'm kind of glad. I'm really glad that Skylar's gone. I mean, man, that just really made my day when once his channel got cut. I was happy as a lark. Cause he's up here propping up 304s and acting like he's got 304s on his team, about 500 baddies, whatever he finds to be baddies. I've seen some of them chicks, them Brazilian chicks, all right. You want to those Brazilian chicks that Skylar so-called is on his so-called team that he's pimping out. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's about average looking ones here living here in where I'm at in Northern California Bay Area. They ain't nothing special. Okay. And then some of these clowns in Andrew show, I gotta put you on the block, man. A lot of your trolls up here talking about a eight consider a considerable five in Brazil is an eight here in the States. What kind of BS is that? What kind of BS is that? Literally, you mean to believe, dude, every country has their mid looking females. I'm sorry. Because every time when y'all think about, oh, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, they got the most maddest women, half them baddies ain't even on the beaches half the time. They either in the gym working out or doing photo shoots or being about their business as a professional mujer or las mujeres in their prospective Latin country. They're not sitting up here on the beach all day worried about dudes. And I'm glad Don Banks, Lord, Oh, and definitely Game Abroad. Oh my God, can't forget about Game Abroad. He's trifling his old ass out here, and he's in that baby boomer Gen X bracket. I'm early millennial. I'm in my early 40s, so but still, even those guys trying to compete, with these young cats and and this passport foolery type of material, propping up these countries 304s, acting like they actual women that are going to show some interest in young gringo men coming from here. Not every Latin woman, not every foreign woman over in these countries. What y'all need to do is get on a program like I'm on, but I'm not going to even put that out there because really this program and I'm about to talk about is not even for you guys because you guys don't know how to handle it. Because all you guys want to deal with is skeezers and 304s. Because I'm not going to be bringing up what I'm in, meeting a real woman through a nicely service that actually has real women who want real relationships instead of how y'all go and think y'all can just go randomly to these foreign Latin countries or even non-Latin Spanish speaking countries and think that you can get with these chicks very easily. It's not that easy was what you think it is. It's like you got to put in a little work. Then they got to show the interest in you. Because not every woman's trying to get a visa. Not every woman's trying to be here in Estados Unidos, United States. See, I'm actually talking to a real Colombian lady who doesn't even know about this passport bro stuff. And I had to break it down to her. She was like, oh, I didn't know that those guys existed like that. Because they're not even up on the loop as much. But I'm up on the loop because I got dudes my skin tone so-called representing me in these countries, and they ain't representing me right. So yeah, I'm going to say something. So yeah, I'm going to go in, and I'm going to be like these other elder OGs going in on y'all's asses. Because y'all a trip, man. Now y'all done messed it up. I'm glad that Jay Rello's channel got taken down. I'm glad that that Skylar's channel got taken down. I'm glad that Giamo Jackson's got taken down. A lot of these clowns, man. And you got the non-FBAs involved, like Nana and that group. Y'all, and I hate to admit it, a lot of y'all making FBAs look bad, man. Foundational Black American men look bad, man. You don't see none of these African non-FBA dudes doing this stuff, but we're doing this. We're the ones that are putting other countries' business on the world stage and acting like, oh, it's a free country, we can do it. And there ain't no free country down there. You think it's a free country in Brazil? It's not a free country in Brazil. Y'all, I guess y'all done plumb forgot to check in. Y'all got to check in. Y'all didn't check in when y'all was going to those various areas, Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, Medellin, Cali, Bogota. You weren't checking in. They got local pimps that are their co-Latin men in those countries that y'all didn't even check in with, and they let y'all ride for a while. Skylar, they letting you ride for a while. I bet you half them so-called bras that were so-called on your team going back to their real cold Latin pimps giving them the intel on you. That's probably what gave you up. Then you want to have these silly boat parties acting like you some big pimping Jay-Z and UGK video from back in the day. Even silly Mentuition trying to move the goalposts, man. Y'all all pathetic if you ask me, bro. And I'll never do what y'all do. Because you know what? I ain't like that. And I ain't trying to represent that in my position as an Afro male and as an FBA male, if that. But hey, man, y'all got caught. Y'all's channels is taken down. I'm glad. It's time to find another hobby, in my opinion. That's all I got to say on this end of Passport Bro and Passport Pookie content characters, man. Y'all some characters, man. Y'all done let the cat out of the bag. And what y'all doing in these countries is very illegal. And they tired of y'all. But I still was tired of y'all. Colombia's tired of you guys. You guys are going down there, still a guest in these countries and acting like, oh, that's your country just because, oh, you got a passport. Don't get it twisted. You still got to check in. And you still got to at least represent correctly, man. But y'all ain't representing correctly. Y'all representing continuous debauchery that they already think about in our community. I don't want to hear what Caucasian white male passport bro YouTubers are doing, because they're not the problem. You are. The one that shares my fellow skin color, you're the problem. That's all I got to say. Peace, love. This 2026 is something else. I'm going to tell you right now. And it's going to get more interesting. More to come. It's Rolando G. Always keeping it real. I'm out. Till next video. Peace.